Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. This morning, we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news. We actually have a couple earnings reports to look at this morning, the first time this year, and we'll see which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. All right, let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are slightly in the red this morning. Currently, Dow futures are down 0.01%, S&P 500 futures down 0.07%, while NASDAQ futures are down 0.35%. Shares of Beyond Meat were on the rise in after-hour trading after it was announced that Kentucky Fried Chicken would start selling their plant-based fried chicken at locations across the U.S. for a period of time starting January 10th. The companies initially tested plant-based chicken at an Atlanta restaurant in August of 2019, and the limited supply sold out in less than 5 hours. The following year, KFC tested the new item in Nashville, Charlotte, and Southern California. This global partnership deal was inked between Yum and Beyond Meat in February to create plant-based menu items for KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. The Beyond Meat stock is currently rated a moderate sell with an average upside of 28%. Toyota Motors plans to launch its own automotive software by 2025. The new operating system will host advanced operations such as autonomous driving. The software should help strengthen Toyota's competitive edge in the industry. The software platform is called Arene and will play a key role in managing electric motors and batteries and support advanced functions such as self-driving entertainment and navigation. The Toyota Motor stock just has one rating and does come in as a buy with an average upside of over 9%. Shares of General Motors reached all-time highs after the company released their fourth quarter and full-year delivery numbers. GM said it delivered 440,745 vehicles in the fourth quarter, which was a 43% year-over-year decline compared to 2020, which was GM's best quarter for sales since 2007. However, an improving chip supply boosted GM's Q4 production and wholesale deliveries compared to Q3. For the full year 2021, GM delivered 2.2 million vehicles. Investors were also intrigued by GM's plan to unveil the new electric Silverado pickup truck at the Consumer Electronics Show on today, Wednesday. Their stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of 12%. Agricultural machinery manufacturer Deere & Company, known for their John Deere tractors, has launched a fully autonomous tractor for full-scale production. The launch of this autonomous tractor is aimed at making the production process of crops more efficient. With 6 pairs of stereo cameras having a deep neural network and the ability to check its position relative to a geofence, farmers just need to configure the tractor for autonomous operation and can then monitor its operations from anywhere. The tractor will be made available to farmers later this year. The John Deere stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 14%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we're still waiting to hear from the UniFirst Corporation, and in the after hours, we'll be hearing from Saratoga Investment Corporation. Already this morning, we heard from RPM International, who did miss on their earnings. For their Q2, they did report earnings of 79 cents per share on revenue of $1.6 billion. The consensus estimate was 86 cents per share on revenue of $1.6 billion. The company said it expects third quarter revenue of $1.4 billion or more. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with a slight downside of 2.9%. We also heard from Simply Good Foods, whose results came in ahead of analyst expectations. For their first quarter, they reported earnings of 43 cents per share on revenue of $281.3 million. The consensus estimate was 35 cents per share on $265.9 million. The company saw their revenue grow over 21% on a year-over-year basis. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with a very slight downside of 0.05%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Beyond Meat after their plant-based fried chicken deal was announced. Under the ticker BYND, they're currently up just over 10%. They're followed by Autoliv under the ticker ALV, who's up over 6%, and Sotera Health under the ticker SHC, up over 4%, both who I couldn't find any distinct news for. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Alnylam Pharma. Their stock has been falling since they missed a primary endpoint in a phase 3 trial last week. Under the ticker ALNY, their stock is currently down 6%. They're followed by Alexandria Equities under the ticker ARE. Their stock is down 5.5% after they announced the pricing of an upsized public offering of 7 million shares. And Kingsoft Cloud Holdings under the ticker KC, their stock is down 4.8% after a bearish research report. So that is going to be everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.